That car is junk. CEO laughs at a single dad janitor's Mustang, then he starts a $2 billion engine. The first thing people noticed about Marcus Hale was his silence. He moved through the glass and steel headquarters of Kestrel Dynamics like a shadow, gray uniform, mop cart, head slightly bowed. Most executives never learned his name. To them, he was just the janitor. The kind of man you stepped around without seeing. And parked out back, under a flickering security light, sat his car. A 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback. Its paint was faded to a tired charcoal, with primer spots on the rear quarter panel. The exhaust coughed on cold mornings. Anyone with shallow eyes would call it junk. That's exactly what CEO Vanessa Crowley did. 1. You still driving that thing? Vanessa Crowley had built Kestrel Dynamics into a global powerhouse, advanced propulsion systems, defense contracts, experimental engines rumored to redefine energy itself. At 38, she was brilliant, ruthless, and accustomed to respect. That morning, her driver was late. Rain hammered the pavement as she crossed the employee lot, heels clicking sharply. She stopped short. The Mustang was idling, hood slightly open. Marcus stood beside it, tightening something with an old wrench, rain soaking his shoulders. Vanessa scoffed. That car is junk. Marcus froze, then slowly looked up. Yes, ma'am, he said calmly. She crossed her arms. You know this company builds engines worth more than that thing's scrap metal, right? Marcus wiped his hands on a rag. I'm aware. Her eyes flicked to the engine bay. You should do yourself a favor and get rid of it. Nostalgia doesn't run. Something unreadable passed across Marcus's face. Actually, he said quietly, it does. Sometimes better than anything new. She laughed, short, sharp, dismissive. Sure it does. Her driver finally arrived. She walked away without another glance. Marcus watched her go, then gently closed the hood of the Mustang like one might tuck in a sleeping child. 2. The man behind the mop. Marcus Hale hadn't always been a janitor. 10 years earlier, he'd been a propulsion engineer, one of the best. He'd helped design adaptive combustion systems so efficient they'd threatened entire energy markets. Then his wife died. Cancer. Fast. Cruel. Overnight, Marcus became a single father to a 6-year-old girl named Lily. Hospital bills piled up. A lab accident, one he tried to prevent, ended his career. Blacklisted by insurers, labeled, high risk. So he took the night shift. Cleaning floors, fixing leaks, and in the quiet hours, after Lily slept, he worked in his garage. On the Mustang. 3. The engine no one asked for. Under that faded hood wasn't a relic. It was a prototype. Marcus had rebuilt the Mustang's heart piece by piece. A hybrid rotary combustion engine fused with kinetic energy recovery, self-balancing, self-optimizing. It ran cleaner than electric, stronger than gas. He called it the Helios core. No patents, no investors, just a promise to himself that brilliance didn't die when life fell apart. 4. When everything went wrong. 2 weeks after Vanessa laughed at his car, Kestrel Dynamics faced disaster. A $2 billion contract with the Department of Energy, Project Atlas, was on the line. Their flagship engine overheated during a live demonstration. Sparks flew. Systems shut down. Investors panicked. Vanessa stood in the control room, jaw clenched. Why is it failing under load? No one answered. Engineers scrambled. Diagnostics screamed red. Then a quiet voice came from the doorway. It's choking itself, Marcus said. Every head turned. Vanessa stared. You're not authorized to be in here. I know, he said evenly. But your cooling feedback loop is fighting your power regulator. You're losing efficiency because the system doesn't know which one to obey. A senior engineer snapped. That's not possible. Marcus stepped closer, pointing at the screen. You hard-coded priorities. Under extreme load, it oscillates. You need a dynamic arbitration layer. Silence. Vanessa's eyes narrowed. How do you know this? Marcus hesitated. Then, because I solved it 10 years ago. 5. The janitor who knew too much. Security was called, but before Marcus was escorted out, Vanessa stopped them. Wait, she studied him, really studied him, for the first time. Who are you? Marcus Hale. Her breath caught. Hale, she repeated slowly, as in the Hale efficiency papers. Marcus nodded once. Those papers were legendary, required reading, written by a rising star who vanished overnight. You're telling me, Vanessa said carefully, that you are cleaning our floors. Floors don't judge, Marcus replied. The room was dead silent. Vanessa swallowed. Can you fix it? Marcus met her gaze. Yes. 6. 1. They moved fast. Marcus rewrote algorithms on the fly, fingers flying with muscle memory that never faded. The engine stabilized, heat dropped, output surged. Project Atlas roared to life, stronger than before. Applause erupted. Vanessa turned to him. Name your price. Marcus shook his head. I want access. To what? A test bay, and permission to bring my car inside. She blinked. Your Mustang. It's not junk, he said calmly. It's proof. 7. The laugh that died. That night, under stadium lights, Marcus rolled the Mustang into Kestrel's main lab. Executives gathered, whispering. Vanessa folded her arms. Show me. Marcus turned the key. The engine started, not with a roar, but a deep, controlled hum. Readouts exploded across screens. Efficiency, unheard of. Emissions, near zero. Power curve, impossible. A board member whispered, that's not possible. Marcus looked at Vanessa. It is if you let the system learn. She remembered laughing at him in the rain. Her face burned. 8. A $2 billion decision. Within days, Kestrel halted Project Atlas. They licensed the Helios core instead. The valuation shattered expectations. $2 billion. Vanessa stood before the board. The future of this company started in a janitor's parking space. She turned to Marcus. I was wrong. Marcus nodded. I know. 9. Full circle. Marcus became chief innovation architect. His office overlooked the same parking lot where the Mustang once sat ignored. He still drove it. One evening, Vanessa joined him by the car. You never sold it, she said. He smiled. Some engines aren't meant to be replaced. Across town, Lily waited at home, her science fair ribbon on the table. First place, adaptive energy systems. Marcus started the engine. It purred, not like junk, but like destiny finally understood. In this time, no one laughed.